You know that feeling. The one where your biggest dream is staring you in the face, but you spend an entire afternoon arguing with yourself over whether or not to even open your laptop. For me, it wasn't just a week or a month. I wasted 5 years of my life stuck in that exact loop. I had the ideas, the passion, and the time, but I always hit the same wall. Until I discovered something so simple, I almost dismissed it. A single, one-syllable word. That word saved me. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it to kill your procrastination too. Let me set the scene for my lowest point. I had a manuscript, my passion project, sitting at 90% completion for 2 years. Every morning I'd wake up with fierce motivation. I'd make my coffee, sit at my desk, and then nothing. The resistance was physical. I felt fear, inadequacy, and overwhelming complexity. I was completely paralyzed. I tried all the classic advice, Pomodoro timers, the 5-minute rule, changing my environment. But they were all too complex. They required planning, scheduling, and a level of motivation I simply didn't have. They focused on doing the task, but my problem wasn't doing the task. It was starting the task. I needed a switch that required zero energy to flip. The solution came from an unlikely source, a tiny book on decision-making. The author talked about removing the friction of the initial commitment, not the whole task, just the very first step. And here is the word. It's not some secret philosophy, it's a simple command. The word is now. And here is how the habit works. When your brain gives you an instruction, like write that email or go for that run, you silence all doubt, you ignore the fear, and immediately, either out loud or in your head, you say, now. It's not about doing the full task now. It's about taking the first tiny atomic action right now. Let's go back to the manuscript. My brain would start, I need to write 2 pages. That was too big. I'd freeze. So I changed the command to, open the file. My brain would try to argue. I didn't listen. I just said, now. My finger hit the mouse. The file opened. New command. Read the last paragraph. Now. My eyes tracked the words. The beauty of now is that it completely bypasses the part of your brain that fears complexity. You're not committing to an hour of work. You're committing to a 3-second movement. And here is the secret to the whole thing. Once the engine is started, it's so much easier to keep it running. By the end of that first week, my 90% manuscript was at 95%. By the end of the month, I was emailing it to agents. Those 5 years of procrastination weren't about laziness. They were about being overwhelmed. The now habit is your shortcut past that overwhelm. It's your personal ignition switch. Don't wait until you're motivated. The motivation comes after the action. So here is your one action item. Think of one thing you've been putting off. As soon as this video ends, just say the word, now. And if this simple word helps you finally start your own journey, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Thanks for watching.